Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome again to Snack Thoughts. I say welcome again to Snack Thoughts. And it's another Friday, another weekend is here and upon us. And today, what am I going to cover this episode? On this episode today, we're going to talk a little bit about DJ Trump. Yes, indeed, DJ Trump strikes again and caught in another lie. And so the title of this episode will be DJ Trump strikes again, caught in another lie. Now, what is the lie I'm talking about? As many of you know, Donald Trump appears to be a pathological liar. I mean, can't tell the truth, to save his life. But obviously, if you haven't heard already, he was caught trying to backtalk or backtrack about his knowledge concerning the coronavirus. And, it's all over YouTube or any news network. I mean, it's easy to find. But he had knowledge of the coronavirus being more lethal and deadly than what it was. And obviously you can see the result of what is happening in the United States. And he stated and says that the reason why he admitted openly that he knew that it was more lethal than deadly, but he said his reason for downplaying it is because he didn't want to create a mass panic. Now, this is a guy that was arguing with the experts, going back and forth with Dr. Fauci. Same guy telling people about certain cures for it, to inject yourself with or drink disinfectant. And to get UV light inside your body to cure it. I mean, coming up with all types of crazy answers for something that he was not an expert of. But the one thing that he did have knowledge of, well in advance of the lethality, of this particular virus and pandemic, and he basically lied to the American people. And that right there, that's a failure of leadership and a lack of integrity. Now, here it is. This guy is running for re-election up in November, and he wants to vote with confidence of the American people. And you know how the story goes. If you tell one lie, you have to tell another one to cover that one. And obviously that's been the story of his whole presidency. He is basically a pathological liar and a cheater. And even the Bible does clearly state that except a man strive lawfully, yet is he not crowned. And why does he have to keep on continually lying? It's because he knows that there are things that himself and his administration are doing that are not right, and things are beginning to unravel at the seams. And when you can't produce the real goods, then you have to fabricate in order to make yourself appear to be something that you are not. But yes, he did. He lied to the American people. I mean, kids getting infected, people dying that didn't necessarily have to die. And then on top of that, because he did not lock the economy down the right way, now it's spread even more rapidly. And it's also has something to do with why America's economy is in trouble like it is. People losing jobs, businesses, a great economy. That's a bold-faced lie. I mean, I just have to be honest with you. I mean, Donald Trump has told so many lies that I begin to wonder, is he related to Pinocchio? I mean, he continues to tell lie after lie. And it's like when a person continuously lies like that, I mean, how can you trust them? And granted, I'm no fool. We all understand that all politicians tell lies. It's just part of the game. But, I mean, goodness, man, at least, what I'm saying, tell the truth, sometimes, you got to put a lid on that thing, dude, I mean, goodness, I mean, one lie after another. So it's like, how can you believe them? And this right here is supposed to be the free leader, of the world or, of the United States. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, I know that there may be some Trump supporters listening to this, and this is no shade on you and no offense, We all, have our choices. And I'll be honest with you guys, I will listen to hear what Trump has to say in the election. I'm listening to Biden's side. I mean, like I said, I ain't really keen on neither one, but, sometimes you have to look at the big picture and see how they fit in, for the greater good of yourself and others. So I listen to what he says, but it's like, I mean, Trump, it's like, it's ridiculous. But he had, prior knowledge, and knowing about the COVID-19, and you go on publicly and just lie to the American public like that. And he has people, saying that will follow him. I mean, like I said, I don't know what type of individuals it would take to believe to get you to drink, some disinfectant and try to figure out a way how to get UV light in your body and think that right there is going to cure the COVID-19. I mean, I don't know. To me, that right there is it's asinine. It doesn't make sense. That's why it pays to have your own mind. Because I'm not trying to be funny, but it's like, man, if you listen to Donald Trump and his rhetoric, he will have you going to hell in a handbasket. It is what it is. But this man just cannot, tell the truth. And the sad part about it is that it'd be different if he were just an ordinary Joe. Hey, it doesn't matter what he says, but from his position, the position that he is in, it has a domino effect. So it trickles down. What he does and what he says, his actions and what he says has impact because of his position. So, he has to be careful of what he says. And then also, as the leader of the free world, or we'll just stay with the United States, because as I said before, the United States is being displaced. He has to consider how he disseminates information and how he handles it. And so far in his presidency, we have got chaos, and this country is falling apart. He's trying to promote ads that says what Biden's presidency would be like, if he gets elected. And the crazy part about it is like, dude, the stuff you're promoting, this is under your presidency. And I get the spin that what they're trying to do is say that where all the chaos with the protesters and all this mess is going on and all the problems is supposedly in blue states or that are Democrat led, and I'm not denying that there's not some truth to that, but that's not all the way true, because there's a lot of Trump supporters that are not rich, and a lot of his base is suffering. So you can miss me with that. But that's the spin that he's trying to put it on and trying to blame Biden. But Biden is not the president. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump, you are. So, and all of this is going on up under your watch and his administration's watch. So, it should be him, and his administration that should be working, to get things fixed. Because like it or not, I'm not saying that everything is his fault, but regardless, when it's under his presidency, in some shape or form, he is still going to be held liable, and his legacy will forever be attached to this. So, I mean, I don't know, but yeah, tell more lies than Pinocchio. I mean, he make Pinocchio look like a virgin saint, and that's sad to say, but like I said, hopefully, maybe he can get it together, you know what I'm saying? But at this point I don't know exactly who's going to win, and I have not decided who I'm going to vote for. But one of the things I look for is at least some form of integrity. I know that all politicians, they do tell lies, but have some form of integrity, something solid that the American people can believe in. It's like, dude, he just lies too much, and his lies are costing. His actions are costly. They're costing people. They're costing children. What he says and does is costing people. And like I said, there may be those that may be in the top 1% or even upper middle class that, are riding with him, and maybe they not feeling the pinch, but eventually everything does come back around full circle. So it's like, just because it ain't made it to your doorstep yet, to the top 1% and his base or supporters, believe me, it'll get there. It always comes back in one form or another. We reap what we sow. Nobody gets away scot-free. So if DJ Trump, and his administration, and that goes for Congress, whoever, all of them, if they don't do right by the American people, they will, reap what they sow, and they will have their day. But this is pretty much all I have, for now. But if you guys want to find it, it's easy to find. I'm quite sure you heard about it, with Donald Trump, it's another lie, lied about the coronavirus. And look at the results and look at the effects. And not only, it's not only what Donald Trump says, but what does he do? That's key. What's his actions? But anyway, that's all I have on this podcast, guys. And I want to thank you for listening to it. And for those that are subscribed to me, thank you so much for supporting me. And so the name of my podcast is Snacks Thoughts. That's SNAKZTHOUGHTS, Snacks Thoughts. And you can find me on platforms such as Anchor, Spreaker, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Radio PBM, and a host of other social media platforms. So please subscribe. Please share my podcast. Push it out. And I also have a YouTube channel, which is Eric Broadus YouTube. That's EricBroadus YouTube, or ericbroadusyoutube.com. So go over to my YouTube channel and smash that like button and subscribe. And when you subscribe on that bell, hit all so you can get any future subscriptions, future live streams, videos, and any other podcasts and anything else going on my YouTube channel. But that's all I have on this one. Maybe I might name this one Integrity. Yeah, I might name this one Integrity. But thanks, guys. Thanks, guys, for listening. And have a great weekend. And be safe out there, guys. All right? Peace.